we've been talking a lot about the the hot take machine sports guys lately.
Yeah.
You know, the Skip Baylesses and all these guys that are that's kind of how they make their living, and how as an athlete, right, especially that was playing at the level that you were playing at, and I mean busting ass on the level that you were busting in.
Right.
To then have people on television that are like their whole business is to just try to get you upset, the people upset, whatever it is.
Clickbait.
Did that drive you crazy?
Drove me nuts.
It did.
It drove me nuts that someone that was not qualified to play my game is talking about my game and talking about me as an individual player when they don't know nothing about my sport. Never played the sport. Don't have the courage to get out there and play the sport. It ticks me off when someone has been given so much credit or credibility or given a microphone to talk about something that they're not qualified to talk about. It's something that he read about or something that he heard from someone else. It's not something that he experienced. And so when you sit up here and you say to Shannon Sharpe, Tom Brady is better than you, you're talking about two different positions. And not only that, but the optics, a white guy and a black guy, to me, it's borderline racist.
See, Sam always sides with the white guy. I don't like that.
I mean, it's borderline racist. I mean, it's borderline that superiority thing again. And so, yes, it ticks me off when I see that and I hear that, because you're talking about two different positions. You're talking about a Hall of Famer, that's a tight end. And you're talking about a soon-to-be Hall of Famer, that's a quarterback. And everyone knows that the quarterback is the prime position today. And it's only because they made it the prime position. Like, you want to reduce the running back position, you can. All I got to do is just tell you, well, the running backs are no more valuable. Guess what? The press take that and run with it. And then the world hears it. Now the world is reciting everything that you say.
Yeah.
So whoever has the mic, whoever has the marketing tools can influence and impact the value of any player. Any player. Or any person.
Right.
So when you see guys like Skip Bayless or Sam,
I'm not a sports
like,
commentator.
it's also annoying a guy just because you know he's purposefully needling Shannon Sharpe, and it's like he's such a great player, and he's not giving a legit criticism. He's doing that just to get under his skin.
Well, it's intentional.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's intentional for what? To promote frustration and anger? To promote discord? I mean, what is that? I mean, you're supposed to deliver quality information, not to be kneeling somebody. I mean, you're supposed to have this spirited debate. If that's your way of activating the spirited debate, why make it personal to Shannon?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Why not make it this? There's enough debating material in the marketplace. So when Skip is making a mess like that, that's when I want to come in with Bounty and wipe his ass up.
Well, I was about to say,
Excellent.
what this is talk about knowing your business.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what we should be promoting. None of this arguing and needling. It should be Bounty that we're promoting.
That's what you're here for, and we want to promote what you're here for. Because
No, I mean, definitely want to talk about Bounty, but still, I'm talking about a person that's creating a mess intentionally.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Intentionally. And the person that's sitting on the other side, you making it personal to him when he's not making it personal to you.
I mean, it's what we've talked about. You know, it's when you know that guy can't hit me, I'm going to make him want to hit
Exactly.
me.
Yeah.
It's been a bully without being a bully.
Right.
Do you think Shannon Sharpe was annoyed?
I know he was. And you know how much restraint it required for him to hold back?
What a professional.
I mean, what a professional.
Yeah.
And yet, you don't want to give him credit for being a professional like that and hold him back. But you want to sit back and look at Skip like, nah, everybody's looking at Skip sideways.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, and I mean, just look. I mean, where is the sensitivity when you start talking about sensitivity and you start talking about mental awareness and mental health and so forth? When somebody's sitting right there and just kneeling you to death, and you want to compare this man to a Tom Brady, two different positions, that's like comparing Michael Jordan to Wilt Chamberlain.
Yeah.
Two different positions. That's like comparing Jeff Gordon to Andre Agassi.
Yeah.
They're not even in the same sport.
Yeah.
But yet, you're going to needle both of these guys in this situation. And the worst part about it is when you infuse a white guy versus a black guy. Optics just don't look good.
Yeah, and I try to tell him that, and Sam always
don't listen.
It sends a different message to the marketplace, like because African Americans sit back. Okay, so you want to say this white quarterback is superior than this black tight end? It's not like you said Tom Brady and Peyton Manning.
Right.
It's not like you said Tom Brady and Rodney Peete. It's not like it's not like you compared the two apples to apples. You went from this to that.
Right.
If he had done Rodney Peete and Shannon Sharpe, I would have found it just as annoying. Like the fact that you're just. It's to me, it's about the idea of just saying that one guy is better than you.
He would have been better off saying Tony Gonzalez or somebody. You know what I'm saying? I mean, when you start talking about positions like that.
Yeah, it was just to get himself like a little bit of credit for.
Now that's ego.
Yeah.
Yes.
That is true ego.
Yes.
And that's a pat on my back. I'm trying to get attention from myself.
Yeah.
That is truly a narcissistic individual.
But he looked bad. The way Shannon Sharpe handled it was really great, and I think Skip Bayless just looked awful. We have to wrap up.
He handled it with grace. He handled it, and he pointed it out. I'm like, Skip, you want to make this personal.